Welcome to Shinydocs Discovery Desktop, Functions and Settings. Discovery Desktop is an application for searching, classifying, and adding insights to data that is in an index generated by the Shinydocs Analytics engine. When you open the Shinydocs Discovery Desktop, it will display a set number of files. In this case, we are viewing the first 100 of the 26,943 files in the index. The display window is arranged in columns referencing the values of the fields within the index and the corresponding column title that has been assigned. The columns and titles can be customized. Underneath Settings, we have the server URL, where you set the location of the Discovery Desktop server, the index name, which is the name of the index created by the Shinydocs Analytics engine. We can change what columns to display and their titles. For instance, if we no longer wanted to show the entire path of the file and just wanted to see the name, click Save Settings. And now only the file name is displayed with the column title of name. We can also change the number of results to show in the display window. Right now the default is 100, but we could change it to 500. Save the settings. And you can see now that we are displaying 500 of the 26,943 files. We can use this checkbox to refresh search results on filter change or turn it off so it doesn't. We can click Save Settings to save any changes we've made. We can hit Cancel and just exit. Or we can hit Reset, which will return us to the default values. In this case, we will have to re-enter the index name. In the search filter, we have a checkbox to only display items with no classifications in the event that we have already classified some records and do not want them to show up in the search results anymore. In the Find Similar Only section, there are two settings: the maximum query terms to match, the default being 100. You can increase this number, giving greater accuracy, but it may slow down the return of search results. We have the minimum match percentage with a default of 75%, and we have a slider where we can decrease or increase this percentage. We'll leave it at the default of 75. So we can perform a keyword search. We'll look for the keyword Shinydocs. Click the search button, and our search results are returned. And as we can see, the display has changed to displaying 51 of 51 results. And then we can use the clear button to clear any searches that we've performed. We can do a phrase search and search for a person's name. We can right-click and open a file. And it will open up either in the default or the native application that it was created. We can right-click and look at the file location. And now we can see the location of the file within the file system directory. We can right-click and perform a select all, which will select all of the files being displayed. We can right-click and copy selection to clipboard as a CSV. And now we can take the contents of the clipboard and paste it. And now we can provide reports in an Excel format in case people are looking for specific things like people's names or personal information. We can also right-click on a file and do a Find Similar. And it will return search results of files that are at least 75% similar to our source document. If we move our slider, you can see that as the number increases, files will slowly start to disappear as they are now less similar, according to the percentage, as the source document. We can right-click again, select all, and now we can add some custom metadata to all of these files, which are invoices. Invoice being a financial document, we can go to classifications, set classification. We'll change the classification to finance. Set the classification. And we're going to give it a value of invoice. Set the value. And now under the classifications column, you can see that all of these invoices now have a classification of invoice. We can add more metadata, like tags or insights. So we can add an insight to the selected items. We'll use the field of tags. And we can say that this invoice was paid. We can select all and add more insights that these are net 60. So as you can see, you can add multiple tags and they will all show up under the insights column. Adding custom metadata to all your files is one of the most powerful functions of Discovery Desktop. Thank you. If you would like to learn more about Shinydocs Discovery Desktop, contact us by emailing info@shinydocs.com.